Hey guys, so recently I made a video about this film where these two astronauts would blow up into space because of an explosion at the bottom of the rocket ship. Now, that explosion, I actually had to edit it in, that explosion, because it didn't actually happen that way. And it kind of backfired on me. So you can see it right now, and you can click on the screen if you want to go to this video, but you can see the huge backfire of what happened. So what I was trying to do is dispense these TNT minecarts onto one minecart rail, and then this would cause them to all go into one little space. Then I was going to push them with my body, or whatever I was going to do. Probably have another minecart right next to it so that it would push each other. And all those TNT minecarts would push into each other, and that would cause them all to explode. Now, TNT minecarts have got a giant explosion, which doesn't destroy blocks, but it creates a giant impact for any players nearby. So what I was going to do is I was going to have those two astronauts there, blow it up, and they'd be flying up because of the impact. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how you can do this yourself. Okay, so right now I'm in 1.5.2, and the reason why I'm in this version is because this was when TNT minecarts was first released. Now, in this version, you could put a TNT minecart down and hold it. What this would do is it'll create a whole bunch of TNT minecarts on one spot, and it'll dispense them really, really fast. And in the new version 1.6.2, or upcoming versions, this has been taken away. So I'll show you in a minute what it'll be like when you try to do this, but it won't work. And so I wasn't able to do this in 1.6.2, so I had to get a dispenser and fill them up and dispense them all onto one rail. That still works. I'm not so sure if that'll be taken away pretty soon. But yeah, this is what I was going to do if we were in 1.5.2. And I could just do all this, and I'll show you the impact of this after going for a while. Yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. But yeah, as you can see, I pushed it. Wow. Yeah, I just went pretty far away. That was really far compared to where I was before. I should have shown you the coordinates of where I was before, but yeah, I didn't get to do that. Anyway, right now I'm really high, really far away. And I'm gonna try to fall. For some reason, when you get blown up, as you see the Y coordinate there, that's going really slow, and I'm falling very slowly. Usually it's supposed to be a giant fall, because if I'm holding shift right now while flying, then I'm falling way faster. And the reason for this is, I bet you, because the chunks haven't loaded in here. I went so far that the chunks haven't even loaded. That's pretty extreme. So, yeah, what happened back then was that I pushed those TNT minecarts off. They went flying off. They didn't explode, because that's what happens in 1.5.2. And then it eventually exploded once it hit a block, and it pushed me back. If I would have put a TNT minecart next to it and caused those TNT minecarts to push against each other, and I would have been near that, like closer than I was before, I would have gone way further. Anyway, this is so bad that it's not even loading any chunks. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go on 1.6.2 and show you how we're supposed to do this in the recent updates. Alright, now I'm on 1.6.2. This is actually the exact same area that I got blown off to, except I just reloaded the world on a different version. Anyway, so now I'm in 1.6.2, and I'm going to show you how to do this in the newer version. So, as you can see on that video, all I did was I put a dispenser and I placed a whole bunch of TNT minecarts in. And I'm going to get this lever and see if it works. Yeah, the reason why it didn't work was because as I placed them, they fell off. So if we do this, let's just see. Let's just try to do them with a space underneath, so if they would explode on impact. Let's try this. Yeah, see? What happened in the video was that they moved off, and it caused friction, and they all blew up. Now we're going to try this with sidebars to protect them from moving. Alright, now we're here. As you can see, the sand on where the rails are, so they can't move. I'm going to dispense them out. And it works. It's out now. I just dispensed 9 TNT minecarts, and I'm gonna jump in that, push it around, and it exploded. That's what I wanted to happen on the video. Except I would have put another TNT minecart next to it, and it would have exploded. That was a very big explosion. Not what I was expecting for only 9 TNT minecarts. Anyway, I'm gonna show you another way to make all this impact happen. I'm gonna place a whole bunch of rails going straight the same direction. And we're going to make it so they don't bend into each other. Now the way to do this is, let me just show you what would actually happen. You would be placing them like this, and then it would turn like that, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want that turning thing right there. Because then the minecarts will turn into each other and they might explode. So what you would normally want to do is, you would want to have them out like that, and place the row next to it in 1 block less, and then the next row out 1. But now I did a mistake, and you're not actually supposed to do that. You're supposed to have the long rows first before you start putting in the tiny rows. So let's just put in those long rows there. And then you would put in the small rows. And now you're able to cut off the extra length, and they become the same length. So they can be put into a small area. Now we're going to put the TNT minecarts on. First, what you need is a barrier so they don't go flying off the rails. And you could just simply put one, leave a space, put one. You might even want to put one next to them. They'll move very slow so they won't explode. And see, that was a mistake right there. I would have put them all next to each other, but I put one of them was already moving, and I placed another one inside of it and exploded. Anyway, that was a pretty good explosion. If I placed them all out, I got flying up into space. But that's pretty much how to do it. That's how to explode TNT minecarts to make them fly all the way out and make you have a giant impact. This might be something you want if you want new land. You don't want to go fly all the way. You can just place TNT minecarts everywhere and then just let them explode. I'll just put another link for that video. Hope you like that explosion. And click on the video that I'm putting up right now if you want to go watch that film.